Welcome back to Prepping the Truth Homestead, y'all. Today we are going to be making barbecue chicken sandwiches and homemade coleslaw on the side for our side dish. So I'm going to be taking, first thing I'm going to do is I've got some water boiling over here. I'm going to be taking these thinly sliced boneless chicken breast fillets and I'm going to put them in this water that is boiling so that we can go ahead and get that cooking and get that started, because that's what's going to take the longest. All I'm going to do is just put them in, because we will be using our barbecue sauce and seasoning once we start doing that. Alright. This right here is a little over 1.5 pounds and it's going to be for 4 people. Let me go wash my hands and I'll be right back, y'all. Alright, so while our chicken is boiling, we're going to be using this to season our coleslaw. So all we have to do is just cut up our cabbage and put this on it, because it's already got everything we need in it. So if you have this available in your area, I do highly recommend it. And I've got a really big cabbage here, so I'm only going to be using half of it. So I'm going to slice this cabbage. This bigger portion will be put up, and I'm going to boil that for tomorrow because that'll be really good. So what I'm going to do, slice it up, and then I'm going to rinse it. And you can slice it any way that you want to. Strips, chunks, whatever your family likes. I'm going to cut this in half because it's such a big cabbage. I'm going to take out the core of it, because that's the hard stuff. Nobody wants that in their coleslaw, so I'm going to take that out of it. What I'm going to do after I've made it into the strips, as you can see right here, I'm just going to chop it up more so it's more bite-sized pieces. And if you want to, some people does it, you can add carrot chunks. You can add purple cabbage and green cabbage. The store that we was at had absolutely no purple cabbages. So we was going to get a purple one, but they didn't have any. So we've only got the green, but you can add the carrots, you can add the purple cabbage. Some people have even added onions before. I've never put onions in mine. All the ingredients to actually make your sauce is going to be right here in this bottle. So we're not going to have to measure out anything. All we have to do is just prepare our cabbage. Some people like to put the coleslaw on top of their sandwiches. Some people eat it on the side. But it's just something nice to have when you're having any kind of barbecue sandwiches, whether it be barbecue beef, barbecue pork, or as we're doing today, barbecue chicken. Alright, I'm going to go wash this up, and after I wash it, I'll come back and I'll let you see how I add all this together. Alright, I've got the cabbage washed, and another thing you want to do when you wash your cabbage is you want to make sure and try to get all the water out of it, because if not, your cabbage is going to be watery and soggy like, and you don't want that. So the only thing left to do, since we are using this, is just put enough in there to coat everything really good. And that chicken that I put in there is not going to take long at all to cook, because it's really thin. This already smells good. But what I'm going to do is mix this up. Then you can cover it and refrigerate it and let it set for just a little while. And it will soak into the cabbage and the flavors will be really, really good. But if you don't have time for that, you can go ahead and mix this up and just eat it straight after doing it. The main thing is to make sure that you have enough sauce on there to coat everything. And it's going to take this whole bowl. This was a really huge cabbage. So we're going to get 2 meals out of 1 cabbage. Alright, there you have it. That's all. That's how easy it is to do it. Now, if you've got a homemade coleslaw recipe, you can use that too. But if you don't have time to do it, or you don't know how to do it, you can just add this right here into it and be done. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. I'm going to put something over it, put it in the refrigerator, and let it set until this chicken that I have boiling is done all the way. And when I'm ready to start putting that together, I will bring you back and let you see it. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Now, the chicken is done. It boiled. It took it about 20 minutes to boil. And I have let it sit here for just a minute to cool off so that it was cool enough for me to actually handle. Because all I'm going to do now, you can take a fork and tear it apart. Or you can just take a knife and quickly shred that up. And that's all I'm going to do, is just take a knife and do it real quick. And then when I get it done, I'm going to have some of it that is going to be plain. And then I'm going to put this barbecue sauce, it's a Kraft Sweet Honey, on the rest of it. I'm leaving 2 of them plain because Faith doesn't eat barbecue sauce. So hers will have honey mustard on it. So she will actually be eating a honey mustard chicken sandwich. That's the way she likes to eat it. And it's still warm, but yet it's cool enough that I can handle it enough to chop it up. You can also do this, another way that I do it all the time, is you can put it in the crock pot and let it cook in the crock pot and then shred it up, put your barbecue sauce on, and it'll work really good for that. So it's another crock pot meal too, if you don't have time to just stand over it. But it only took just a minute since it was the thin slices. So while we was out today and had to get some stuff took care of, I went ahead and got the thin one so we could just come back and have this done in just a few minutes. My coleslaw is behind me, ready to be plated up too. Now I'm going to take this one right here and I'm going to cut it up, but I'm going to put it separate. Then I've got a few pieces on the side here that's got some of the little fat pieces and stuff like that that we don't eat. I trim it off and then I put it in a plate and I chunk it up over here bite size where my dog can eat it. And because she loves chicken, it's her favorite thing, that way she'll have something too. So let me get this right here in a bowl and I'll add the barbecue and the honey mustard. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I've got this bowl right here for the barbecue and this bowl right here with the honey mustard that I'm going to put on so that Faith will have hers. So this is pretty self-explanatory. Everybody knows how to mix it in. So let me go ahead and give you a little update on something. You can go and check out my husband's channel on Adventures with Jeff. He has just put a video on and it is prepping food every day for 5 days straight. So go check that out. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share it. This is going to be some good food too. Alright, hers is mixed up. So hers is done. get this barbecue sauce on here, and I'm gonna get this plate food plated up because I am ready to eat. And if you don't want anything on your chicken, you could just leave it plain, eat like that, or you could put mayonnaise on your bread. If you wanted to make a chicken sandwich like that, you could probably also make a chicken salad out of this chicken, doing it the same way, and then making the chicken salad dressing. So that would be another way to use this chicken, because all you have to do is just boil it and it doesn't take long. Alright, there's the barbecue chicken. Here is the honey mustard, and this is for my sweet dog so that she won't feel left out and she won't be bothered. Nobody wants some too. So let me get some plates and we'll get this plated up. Alright, y'all, I've got a bun right here and I'm going to put my barbecue on it. We're fixing to taste this and see how it tastes. Gonna get it done. And also, no barbecue sandwich is complete without some kind of dill pickle. So we're also gonna get one of these out. Alright, now I'm gonna get the coleslaw out because y'all gonna like this too. Been setting, so all them flavors is in that cabbage. Now tell me y'all that don't look good. Alright, let's see how it tastes. Let me get this camera up here where you can see me. Alright y'all, let's try this and see how it tastes. Not good. That's some good tasting coleslaw. So y'all, I highly recommend that Duke's. Get you some of that, make you some coleslaw with it, makes it simple and easy. Quick, easy meal for summertime. Great for picnics or barbecues. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, God bless you, and keep prepping.